How's it there, Willie?
Uncle George, what on earth are you doing here? It's rather wonderful just to meet Dick Van Dyke and then to see him in a Mary Poppins story. That is one of the great highlights of my life.
It was so moving when Dick Van Dyke came on set. We all found ourselves staring at him quite a lot. You couldn't quite believe he was there, and that was him.
We'd been filming for 5, 6 weeks or something. We were all moaning and feeling exhausted, and Dick Van Dyke turns up like a life force.
I was so excited when they asked me to do it. At first, I thought I was going to play an old bird, which would have been fun. But I liked Mr. Dawes.
When he walked into the room for the very first time, I was just gobsmacked.
Everyone just looked at each other. He's just so lovely.
Between takes, I was just asking him all these questions about Bye Bye Birdie and Dick Van Dyke Show. They were some of the most emotional days we had shooting this film, just by virtue of his presence connecting us to that original with Mary Poppins.
Hello, art lovers.
They rebuilt Cherry Tree Lane. My God, it was like a trip to the past. Oh, my God. Oh, it's perfect. Oh. Winds from the east.
Like something is brewing, about to begin.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, Dick.
Now, this imposing edifice, what first greets the eye, is the home of Admiral Boone, late of His Majesty's Navy.
You're back
Good
home.
Lord,
Here you are.
It's perfect. It's just perfect in every detail, even the cobblestone streets.
Here we are, number 17, Cherry Tree Line.
I wish you could see it lit and beautifully.
Oh, I
He
remember
jumps
all,
on this.
all the nannies blew away.
Oh my gosh, God, the best.
And then-
Holding on to the railing right there.
Yeah.
So fun.
Well, bring back a lot of wonderful memories.
The constable is responsible. Now, how does that sound?
The constable's responsible. Now, how does that sound? Arthur Fincher. I love David Thomason, who played that.
What dental.
God. Just
Great man.
Wonderful man. Wonderful.
You have that beautiful scene with him, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She tricked me into taking Jane and Michael to the bank. That's how all the trouble started. Tricked you into taking the children on an outing? Yes. Outrageous.
That was the beauty of Walt. There was to be a message in there, but
Yeah.
you didn't know you were getting it.
It's like a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Dick. So special.
60 years, can you believe
Should we
that?
take a picture?
I was very lucky. I got to walk on Cherry Tree Lane with Dick Van Dyke. How fantastic is that?
When fall the banks of England, England falls.
You know, I went to Walt and asked him if I could play that part. I wasn't cast. And he said, well, you have to do a screen test. I said, I'll do it for nothing. Just let me do it. They put mustaches and wigs and mutton chop and everything. And I said, do you guys realize you're making up a 90-year-old to look like a 90-year-old?
You're just not meant to be old at all. You're never meant to be old. He was so sprightly and so sharp, and literally tap dances on top of a desk, which was like, what is happening?
I did a little dance, tripped the light fantastic, on top of a desk table, and I'm happy to say that the old guy made it.
I mean, he's 91. And to see him jumping on a table and dancing brilliantly, and singing brilliantly, and acting brilliantly.
Trip a little like fantastic. I blew it again.
That was quite a moment. He makes being old seem cool.
And I was so honored to be included. I had such fun with it. It's kind of like bookends for me.
We have been so honored to be in the presence of this extraordinary, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, lovable, kind, talented, brilliant, iconic legend, Dick Van Dyke.
He's 91 going on 13. And that's the incredible thing about Dick Van Dyke is you work with him and you just want to have more energy and you want to have more zest for life. because he's got all that. He's never lost it.
Can we do one ugly face one?
Yes.